Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Space Engineers Survival. As you can see, where's my... Oh, I had the game paused. As you can see, my survival pod is almost no more. And in fact, there we go. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this because I don't need this anymore. So, off camera, I tore most of the survival pod apart in order to start work on this. Unfortunately, it's ugly as sin and it won't work. And I'll show you why here. Well, you can probably tell why. But let's go ahead and see if I can get over here. There we go. Why can't I move my head? Oh, that's why. If I look to the left and I look to the right, these drills are back a little too far. Let's see, and it doesn't say what my power supply is. It says the battery's 3. Well, let's take a look here. Okay. Let's see here. There we are. Battery 2, fully charged in 54 minutes. 43 minutes. So we've got an hour before the batteries are charged. Get back over here on solid ground. If I go over here, I've got 2 batteries. The reason for that is because when I put the first battery on, I left it on the ground while I was doing some work and it ran out of power. So I tore down the battery out of the drop pod and rebuilt it as a second battery on here, which gave me enough power to get up and get connected to this connector, which is just... Go down here and we'll take a look. It's just a power supply at this point. I just needed to be able to get to power so that I could charge the batteries. Now I got a whole bunch of left and right thrusters. I've got one large up atmospheric thruster and one large down atmospheric thruster, and the reason for that is because I don't trust myself mining not to somehow get myself turned upside down. And I'm using large atmospheric thrusters because I've got a small grid. You can't really, it's hard to see back there, but I've got a small grid. There we go. I've got a small grid cargo box here. Small grid large cargo box. And so I want to be able to lift whatever ore I pull up. I've also got 2 gyroscopes, and if we go over here and let's turn right side up and let's drop down, I've also got an ore detector right here next to the cockpit. I am actually thinking maybe I should... Let's see here, if I go into my... Do I have... No, I don't. Let me take a look here and look at ore. Let's pull this down. I don't need this anymore. Can I put... I can put it there. I might just have to do that. Let's see, is that centered? Whoops. I am still, yeah, that looks centered. Alright, let's do that. So, we go. So the other problem is, let's go back up over here. I also connected these drills directly to the large port of the cargo container. So of course they don't put ore into the cargo container, they just fill up the drills. So I need to redo some stuff. Among that, and I've got an idea of how I can do this, I'm going to move these engines, these motors, over here onto the cargo box. So before I can do that, do I have... Let's see, I think 8 is my cargo, is it not? It is. Okay, let's go into my G container and go into conveyors. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I shouldn't need the large cargo container anymore. So what I'm thinking is that I would like to put a conveyor junction there. And it says I can't do that. Why can't I do that? Oh, okay. Yeah, wrong size. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that was small. It looked really big. Boy, that is big. I was thinking it was going to be something smaller than that. Okay, well, alright, if that's the case, let's do this. Let's go ahead and back up. Let's, I'm going to have to get rid of these. I'm going to have to get rid of these motors. That's nothing else. So let me go ahead and get these down. I'm thinking I'm going to put these on top of the cargo container. I had thought that there was that the small conveyor box was would fit this port, but apparently not. So I'm going to have to come up with something different. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead. I'm going to have to rebuild these anyway. One of the things I'd like to do is set up a sorter so that I can eject stone, because I don't need stone at this point. I have markers for all of the minerals that I can make from stone, so I don't need the stone. And I was thinking originally that what I would do is I would take it from the I would take a conveyor from the small junction box back to the back of the miner and just eject behind me. But I've got a feeling it's going to be, even on a small grid, it's going to be fairly large. Take a look at something here. See, yeah, see, those are way too big. Alright, so, yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to, well, okay, well, first off, let's check and see. Okay, wow, I'm more than halfway full in that cargo container. That could be a problem. I'm gonna have to, part of the reason why I did the build of the miner off camera was because I knew I was going to have to build components as I needed them, and that was just going to take forever. My thought was that I could grind and replace components like these engines, like these thrusters, fairly quickly, and I still probably can. I'm probably going to have to move those gyroscopes at some point, but let's see what I end up with. Let's go ahead and that might work. Don't know, I mean, I'm too far away from it. Alright. Where am I? Why am I stuck? I am stuck. Alright, let's... There we go. Oh, I guess it would help if I actually... Put that down, put that down. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's see here. Nope. That's what I want. I want that. Oh, it won't go back there. Really? Oh, because the... Oh. That's probably going to be a problem, isn't it? I see. Alright. It won't... They won't fit there. Because of those motors. Although I could put it there. Why? That's just asking for trouble. Alright, well, let's put one here. Let's put one here. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. One more, which I can take from over here. Actually, that one's probably going to fall. Alright, and... Oh, okay. You're telling me... Alright, so we've got 4 forward, 4 backward. I am concerned this one's probably going to be in the way. Alright, so I've got 3. Alright, let's go over here. Whoops, here. Let's look at this. Alright, I think those clear that. Now, oh, maybe I could put them right up here. Let's see here. Is that the right way? Yes, it is. Whoops, too far. Alright, so I've got 3 left, 3 right. That should, I would think that would be enough. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, yeah, that's going to be a problem right there, isn't it? I've got that engine, that thruster is in just the wrong place. Let's do this. Let's go ahead. See, I knew my first attempt was going to be just bad. And I need, of course. Right, that's got to be down there. All right, let's take a look over here. Yep, that's also in the wrong place. Alright, so one up, one down, and they're out of the way of the side thrusters, so they won't get, they shouldn't blow up. It's always bad when the thrusters holding you up are blown up because they were, you know, placed incorrectly. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what I've got in my inventory that I can get rid of. I can... Actually, let's see here. Small steel tubes, huh? Okay, fine. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to have to get rid of this. Whoops. Well, I dropped something, but I don't know where it went. Oh, maybe it was just a piece of stone. Oh, wait, here's... Nope, that's just a shadow. Okay. Alright, well, let's see here. I need to... Conveyor junction. Place that. Can I weld it up? Let's see. 25 small steel tubes and 5 interior plates. No. Let's see here. All right. Well. work. Alright, I'm going to have to prefabricate 25, right? 25 small steel tubes. And this is why I did most of this off camera. Is because I knew that I was going to have to fabricate a bunch of stuff. Alright, small steel tubes. Fortunately, it doesn't take too long to fabricate each of them. There we go. But it was, all of it was that, you know. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. I think. Maybe not. Let's see here. I did not. I don't need the ore detector anymore. Let's see. How's that? Yeah. Okay, there's that. Of course not. Alright. Will that work? It will not. Oh, alright. See, there's my problem. There is my problem. I did not place this correctly. And so this is what a lot of my there we go. This is what a lot of my last part was it was putting something together, realizing, oh, that won't work, taking it apart and rebuilding it. And you know, that's not a whole lot of fun to watch. So what I will do is I will go ahead and I will go ahead and build this off camera, and at least to the best of my ability, and I will come back once it's done. Okay, well, I've put it together. It's ugly as sin. It's really ugly. Yeah, it's ugly. I wanted to put armor plating around all the sides so that if I accidentally bump into something, it doesn't take out components, it takes out armor. Oh. Wait a minute. I think I see I think I see part of the problem here is. That's interesting. That one is off just slightly. Of course it is. Well, that explains quite a bit. All right. Well, so I'm not done yet. Alright, so let's see if I can... Do I have my... Yes, I do. 7. Nope, of course not. That would just be silly. And you're going to tell me that this isn't going to work because I've got this armor over here. Half the fun. Now, is that in line? It looks like it might be. Half the fun is figuring out how this stuff works. Of course. Let's see here. I need this. And back up a bit. Nope. Oh, that's what I wanted. Alright, so, yeah. So I've got 6 drills on this beast. I think that will take out just about everything I need. I have all of my engines and all of my... Oh, I've got some of these running. I should probably fix that. Let's see here. Atmospheric thruster. Oh, actually, let's do this. I should be able to... There we go. Alright, so all the thrusters should be off. I'm showing 3 days of power sitting here. The batteries are fully charged. I have gone ahead and set up my panels up here at the top. So I've got my power on the left, I've got my speed in the middle, and I've got my artificial horizon on the right, which basically mimics that one. But I figure when I am mining, if I'm first person, this is how I'm going to be looking. So it's got everything I need so that I could basically fly like this, and I should be able to mine like this. My drill heads are out in front of my cockpit, so I believe that we're good. Yeah, blue and green, these are the NTC colors. I wanted to see how bad they looked. I suppose if I wanted to, I could come out here and whoop. No, that's not what I wanted. Those are the wrong ones. And that's what I want. And then I want. Really? Eventually, I will get the right. There we go. I'm out of plate. That's what you're telling me. All right. But yeah, it's oh, and of course those are the wrong color too. 5 and nope. Yeah, it helps if I hit the right button. So yeah, I'm getting there slowly but surely. It's ugly as sin. I understand that. It looks bad. This is the first ship I have ever designed, and you can tell that. You really can. Hopefully it flies. So yeah, in the next episode, I'm going to disconnect and I'm going to start making my base. Honestly, I don't care what it looks like at this point. I just want it to. I just want it to work, and if it works, that's all that matters. So yeah. So come back next time, and we will dig out the base.